Hello everybody, this is the Magic Man, the tennis preacher, the prophet, the psychic, coming back at you again with another video. Everybody, this is the Magic Man, the tennis preacher, the prophet, the psychic, coming back at you again with another video. People, I was going to lay off like I was laying off, but I've been watching everything. Y'all know Magic Man is going to be keeping up with it, with the stuff, even if I'm not doing any videos. But yeah, big fan, congratulations to big Federer back in the game again. Never really left. Y'all know Federer is so great, you know, arguably the GOAT. You know, I always kept him up there. But this is amazing. Federer has won his 100th singles title history. But people, you know what this does? I know this makes Federer look good, but people, Jimmy Connors got 109 singles titles. So, you know what? It seems like, yeah, this makes Federer look good as far as continuing to solidify him as arguably the GOAT. Cause he needs to break this record. I mean, that Jimmy Connors record. Forget the 100. He hasn't broke the record. Jimmy Connors got 109 singles titles. Now, but what this highlight, I get back to Federer in a second, but let me just say this. This highlights how great Jimmy Connors was. That Jimmy Connors got 109 singles titles, and Federer, who's arguably the GOAT, is still 9 away. That's still a lot. Okay, and I know somebody saying, well, Jimmy Connors only got 8 majors. Yeah, but still, that 109 singles titles, though, just imagine that. As great as Federer is, he hasn't broken that yet. And as great as Djokovic is, and Nadal, nobody's close to that. I mean, Federer's still 9 away. That's a lot. 9 is still a lot. But yeah, let me get back to Fed, though. Yeah, Federer beat Tsitsipas, because Tsitsipas beat Federer in the 4th round of the Australian Open. But I figured Federer, and even Tsitsipas said this, he said he knew Federer was going to come out. Federer wanted revenge. And you know what's funny, people? Tsitsipas, you know, whether he admits it or not, he pretty well plays like Federer. I mean, he's not as smooth as Federer. His game is not as fluid, not quite as beautiful. Tsitsipas has a beautiful game, but not quite as beautiful as Federer's game. But his strokes looks like Federer. I actually think, you know, we always call, well, I don't, because I told y'all, I don't call that Dimitrov the baby fed. But I know Federer fans like to call Dimitrov baby fed. I told them they should stop calling Dimitrov baby fed because he ain't even won a major yet. But I think Tsitsipas, he looks more like a baby fed to me than Dimitrov. I'm serious, like Tsitsipas. But I knew Federer was probably gonna get Tsitsipas because Federer, he admitted something. He gave Tsitsipas credit for something yesterday. He said that Tsitsipas has a variety of ways, but this is a big compliment from Federer. He said Tsitsipas has a variety of ways to win. Now notice, he didn't say Tsitsipas has a game of variety. No, this is even bigger. He said Tsitsipas has a variety of ways to win, not just a variety of strokes. So I knew Federer, he knew what he was dealing with. He knows how good Tsitsipas is and will be. And also, congratulations to Tsitsipas. He's automatic, even with this loss, he's entered the top 10. And he's going to probably be in the top 5 really soon. And then probably in the top 3. But we know how good Tsitsipas is and will be. Okay, let's get back to Fed. So, hey people, this is just great for Federer. You remember I told y'all if Federer hired me to be his GOAT coach, meaning Magic Man, just show me how to secure the GOAT thing, to stay arguably the GOAT. And I told y'all, Federer, he don't even necessarily have to win more majors. I mean, yeah, he needs to win a major here and there. He just needs to, yes, play well like he's doing now. Keep winning. He doesn't have to just win majors. He needs to just keep winning tournaments, 500s, Master Series. That keeps adding to his great trophy case that's already great. And so that's what he's done. He's continued. He just set another record, and the record is, even though he hasn't broken Jimmy Connor's record of 109. He has he's not in the 100th club. It's only 2 people in the 100th club. That is Jimmy Connors and Federer. Now, I know somebody gonna say, and they will be telling the truth, they can say, Magic Man, Rod Laver won 200 singles titles. I do know that now. But in the Open era, see, I told y'all that Rod Laver... Yo, I'm not going to go there. I try to show people how great Rod Laver was. I keep trying to throw that in there. Rod Laver won for his whole career, even though most of it was before the Open era, at least maybe 65% of it, 60%. Rod Laver won 200 singles titles. Woo, man. But we'll leave that alone. Okay, but let's just say for the Open era, only Federer and Jimmy Connors got 100 or more total singles titles. So that's great for Big Fed. Fed looking good, going to Indian Wales. So that's going to be very interesting. So like I told y'all, Federer just needs to stay at a good level, because you never know, man. Then he can catch maybe Nadal or Djokovic off their game, and not even off their game, man. Federer just needs to stay at a good level. So he will be in easy contention to win any tournament, whether it's a 250, a 500, a 1000, or a slam, or ATP finale. Okay, and people also, I will be covering Indian Wales. I think I told y'all this last year. I live right out here in Southern California. Indian Wales is less than 2 hours away. I don't even have to fly to it. I can drive there. I don't even have to stay in a hotel. I can drive there, drive back home. So I will be covering Indian Wales. I'll be totally on top of it. I may do some videos down there. Like the first couple of days, you can be walking around. Y'all know how it is. And you can be like right at the fence. You can be right at the courts where the players like Kyrgios, Federer, Nadal in my training. So I may do a video, maybe have Nadal and Federer practicing in the background. So that's gonna be interesting. And now I got to get with Kyrgios, people, because I got to do that Kyrgios Alexandra match. I may go ahead and do a preview of that, because now, boy, Kyrgios, let's see what Kyrgios is going to do. He's back. He's playing well, but Kyrgios got to win that title though. But that would definitely change things, because we know Kyrgios can beat anybody. He showed that, man, when he's on top of the game. So that would really change the narrative if Kyrgios could keep his mind right and keep winning titles. Start winning titles. Not keep winning. He needs to start winning titles first. But yeah, okay, people, but that's it. Get back to Federer. Federer won his 100th singles title, increasing that GOAT trophy case. Okay? Like I told y'all before, Federer everybody think it's just about majors. No, it's about everything, man. Master Series titles, 500 titles, even 250. When the historians add up who's the GOAT at the end, not the better player. Okay? I'm talking about GOAT now. Okay? Because I already did a video saying I thought Djokovic was the better player. Okay, of Nadal and Federer. But I did add something saying that if somebody said, and this sort of supports this right here now. I said if somebody said that Federer is a better player than Nadal and the Djokovic based on his ability to play at a high level at an older age, I told y'all I wouldn't make a video against that. And Federer, but I still gave it to Djokovic as being the better player, because it's about who wins between those guys. So I thought that outweighed Federer playing at a higher longevity. But if somebody said, we think a guy like Federer at the age of 37, almost 38 in a few months, we think that's the better player. I understand why people would say that, because even Djokovic and Nadal, they said they don't know if they'll be able to play like Federer. How beautiful he looks now. How well put together the game still looks at the age of 37, going on 38. Okay, people, Tennis Preacher, Prophet, Psychic. I'm gonna see y'all at Indian Wales. It's time to get that rolling. All right, Tennis Preacher, Prophet, Psychic, signing off. Have a good one.
The Magic Man.
the tennis preacher, the prophet, the psychic, coming back at you again with another video.